Hi, you guys. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Maps Storytelling, Maps NCC Storytelling. I'm Miss Nano. I'm happy to see you today. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, all of you guys. And today we're going to do some stories together. I hope you're doing great. And I got you some very good books today with me today. I'm so excited to meet you. So if you are there or waiting on my story time, just comment below, or after the story time, you can send me your artwork. What did you learn from the story? You can send a message to the page or comment below and share it with your friends. We are so excited to meet you today. Let's get started. I got you some new books here. This is my first one here. This one. There. The Good Egg. With permission from HarperCollins Publishers. This book is written by Jerry Jones and P.D. Oswald. The Good Egg. Oh, hello. I was just rescuing this cat. Know why? Because I am a good egg. A very good egg. It's true. I do all kinds of good things, like I'll carry your groceries, I will water your plants, I'll change your tires, I'll paint your house. If you need any help whatsoever, I am your egg. I've always been a good egg. It's been this way from the start. Even in my earlier days, back at the store, there were a dozen of us living together under one recycled roof. There was Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelly and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and the other Frank. The other 11 eggs weren't on their best behavior. They weren't exactly good. They ignored their bedtime. They only ate sugary cereal. They threw tantrums. They cried for no reason. They broke their stuff on purpose. Meanwhile, I tried to take charge. I tried to fix their bad behavior. I tried to keep the peace because I was a good egg, a very good egg. Nobody seems to care though. Every night, I was exhausted. My head felt scrambled. Then, one fateful morning, I noticed some cracks on my shell. Yikes! They were everywhere. My doctor said it was from all the pressure I was putting on myself. The pressure of making sure everybody was as good as me. I was cracking up, literally. Something had to change. I'd had enough. I told Meg and Peg and Greg and Glegg and Shell and Shelly and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and the other Frank that I was leaving. I can't be the only good egg in the bad cartoon, I said. Blah, 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 they replied. I left that night. I wandered from town to town. The hours became days. The days became weeks. I lost track of time. I was alone. Out there, on the road, under the stars, I really tried to focus on myself and what I needed. I took walks, I read books, I floated in the river, I wrote in my journal, I found simple moments to be quiet. I breathed in, I breathed out. I even started painting. For once, I found time for me. And guess what? Little by little, the cracks in my shell started to heal. My head no longer felt scrambled. I started to feel like myself again. So I've made a big decision. I'm returning to my old cartoon and my friends. Besides, I'm kind of lonely out here. This time, I know what I need to do. I'll try not to worry so much. I'll be good to my fellow eggs while also being good to myself. Here we go. Everybody missed me. I missed them too. Hello, Meg. Howdy, Peg. Hey, Greg. Greetings, Greg. What's up, Shell? Aloha, Shelly. Hey, O'Shillen. Hi, Shelby. Good day, Egbert. What's happening, Frank? How do you do, other Frank? Sure, every once in a while, somebody's still a little bit bad, but it's not like before. Here is what I realized. The other eggs are imperfect, and I don't have to be either. I'm okay with that. Yep, the old cartoon is back together. We're a solid dozen again. It's good to be home. The end. So there's another story here. I really love to read it to you here. It's another one here. Where is it? I think this one. Okay, let's go. Okay, here. Is it that one? Okay. Oh, there. Ben's Monster. This story is about how to encounter fear. So I love this story so much. Here. Ben's Monster by Tal Miller, drawing by Uzi Benjamin. Once you've tasted the taste of sky, you will forever look up. There. Every night before he goes to bed, from the closet, a monster getting Ben scared. Oh my goodness. Oh, he looks so scared. One day, Ben decided that's enough. It's time to get tough. With a helmet on his head and a flashlight in his hand, he opened the door and into the closet he went. He saw a monster right away. It had scary eyes, sharp teeth, and a smell of a decay. Ben raised his flashlight and shouted out loud, "Monster, scaring me is no longer allowed." Suddenly, a tear rolled down its cheek, and the monster began to hysterically weep. Ben rapidly noted that the monster was sad. It gasped, nodded, and hopelessly said, "You're not afraid. That's official. I can't scare. Now I'm stuck with a career that is going nowhere." Ben scratched his head, thinking what the monster can do instead, till suddenly a great idea popped into his head. Don't worry, said Ben. I came up with a brilliant plan. Become a grocery clerk, and you will never have to scare again. Great idea, the monster responded, went off to work, and came back disappointed. Ben rapidly noted that the monster was sad. It gasped, nodded, and hopelessly said, I went to the store, bagged a bag or two, but my claws ripped them through and through. It's not a career for me. I have to admit, I'll go back in the closet. At least there are I almost fit. Ben scratched his head, thinking what the monster can do instead, till suddenly another great idea popped into his head. Don't worry, said Ben. I came up with a brilliant plan. Become a teacher, and you will never have to scare again. Great idea, the monster responded, went off to work, and came back disappointed. Ben rapidly noted that the monster was sad. It gasped, nodded, and hopelessly said, I went to play with the kids at school, but everyone treated me like I'm a ghoul. It's not a career for me. I have to admit, I'll go back in the closet. At least there I almost fit. Ben scratched his head, thinking what the monster can do instead. Till suddenly another great idea popped into his head. No problem, Ben said without further ado. Why don't you do the cook-a-doodle-doo? Great idea, the monster responded, went off to work, and came back disappointed. Ben rapidly noted that the monster was sad. It gasped, nodded, and hopelessly said, I crowed aloud in the morning at 6. I didn't expect the roof will need a fix. It's not a career for me. I have to admit, I'll go back in the closet. At least there I almost fit. Ben grabbed his head on the verge of despair, and finally he found the perfect idea he just had to share. I got it. I have a solution, Ben joyfully cheered. Why don't you work as a scarecrow in the field? Great idea, the monster cried, went off to work, and came back satisfied. Ben rapidly noted that the monster was glad. It smiled, noted, and gratefully said, I sat in the field, chased the bird away. Everyone was happy, and I have a great day. This is it. It's the perfect career for me. I have to admit, I will never go back in the closet. I'll stay here where I perfectly fit. Ever since then, every night before he goes to bed, no monster in the closet is making Ben scared. The end. So I hope you guys enjoyed our story time today. And if you want to be our next storyteller, feel free to reach out and contact the page, message the page, or the email sent along on the video, along with the video. We would love to hear from you every time, all the time, and we'd love to have your beautiful artwork. Stay tuned and wait for our story time every Saturday at 6 p.m. Thanks for watching. Bye.